So do you guys got any plans like to play, or did you bring that up? I can't remember if we touched on that, but any tour shows or
there's not really anything planned like right now.
Yeah.
But of course, like with the world hopefully getting back to like any resemblance of normal, like we're definitely hoping to get back and like continue, because like the album was finished like almost 2 years ago, like just completely. And we sort of like decided that like maybe we should like try and wait this out. But then of course there was like a period where we sort of like, this isn't going anywhere, anytime soon. So it just makes sense to like release it.
Yeah, I thought like I, kind of had my heart on my hand on the pulse or whatever of like what's going on, like modern stuff. I was like, okay, yeah. And then I just heard your stuff and I'm like, everything I've been like writing or doing is just shit. Like, or it's like not anything near this, dude.
Definitely
like,
not shit, dude. It's gonna be fucking rad.
I've heard the new
but it's kind of like it's kind of like in that movie, like Mighty Ducks, like D2, when like they're like playing hockey and then like the Icelandic team comes in and just kicks their ass. That's how I feel, dude.
That's good.
Perfect, dude.
No, I feel like nowadays, like with technical death metal, I feel like because like there's so many genres. There's
we
like
had the knuckle
metal,
puck though, dude. We had the knuckle puck.
Yeah, the knuckle
Sorry,
puck.
that was late.
No, that was so late.
I was trying to figure out what it was called, dude. I'm in my head while you're talking like slap shot, slap fucking puck, dude. Knuckle slap fucking.
You're knuckle fuck, right? But no, but like there's like with like technical death metal, like like there's metal so genre specific, and there's like 50 genres in one genre kind of thing. I feel like in the future, like now with like hearing bands like you guys and hearing other bands like these crazy technical bands coming out, there's going to be like subgenres of technical death metal. Like it's like, I think there already is kind of, and there's psychedelic technical death metal or brutal technical, but I'm saying like there's going to be like other. It's like one of those like cascading like menus that like you click the little arrow and then more shit comes down. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be like like metal,
like a flow chart.
Exactly. It's like you're going to drop like technical death metal, like here's the 15 genres in technical death metal. It's like it's like because like you guys are definitely like a unique style of like a bunch of influences, and like you can hear it's like I don't know what to call it besides I feel like used to call everything death metal back in the day now, but now like you don't want to call like technical death metal. I mean that's like unique as fuck. Like technical death metal. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like it's just gonna keep going to like fucking like keep cascading. It's like this is technical fucking hip hop death metal. Like, it's just gonna keep.
I'd like to hear that, dude.
Yeah. Lay it on
me. Yeah. No, I definitely feel like you guys have a cool like unique style that's like I feel weird just classifying it as technical death metal. You know what I mean? Like it's obviously technical, but it's like there's another like what I was talking about with Phil from a First Fragment. I was like, you guys are like power tech death, or like like it's like it's like a different style that I want to describe to people, not just like be like, oh, there's this band that are technical death metal. It's like it's something
it's
different.
Brutal, definitely brutal, but it's I mean I think that it's kind of like what Dennis from Spawn and Possession was talking about, where he's like, we always want to put something out that's like pushing like this gnarly limit, like that's just always being pushed. Like, and if we don't do that, then we're not going to even bother. Thing, or it's a different project or whatever. And I feel like, and I was like hearing your stuff and, and that like, it's obviously influenced by everything, just like all of us are, we're always influenced by different stuff, but that like unrelenting, just like pushing. And it's like, it's kind of like listening to Spawn in a sense like that, where it's just so insane and rad and perfect. And then it breaks down so good. And it's just like, you're like, I'm driving in my car and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
dude, you should have seen those just to back up Casey about what he's talking about. Like, I've never seen Casey, and I don't want to, shit on any past guests or anything. I'm not trying to do that, but I've never seen Casey so excited about a band, like sending us like so many fucking like, dude, they're coming out like all the time. He was like so excited, like, and I was like, I remember I heard you guys, like I said, on the radio kind of Spotify thing that came on. I was like, they're fucking insane. But like Casey was like so excited. He was like sending us like constant stuff, and I'm like, I haven't seen Casey like that in a long time.
That means a lot. That means, I mean, coming from you guys too, like you have like no small pedigree. I mean, I listened to y'all's music growing up, and like your influences are in there as well. So like you're part of it, like for truly. And so it, like hearing that stuff from you guys is super awesome.
Well, that's amazing to hear too.
You guys are onto something, man. You guys are onto something that you guys are gonna. I feel like like my prediction. It's not. I mean, I don't want to predict anything, but I feel like Black Dahlia is going to pick you guys up on a tour or something.
I was
would say that fit perfect.
Fucking,
yeah.
That would
I feel
be
like
something.
I'm just gonna send it to Trevor. He probably already knows you guys. He probably has like all your like fucking posters and shirts. Like,
he's a rad dude. Yeah, he really does a lot to promote the little guys, and we fucking he definitely. I think he's knew about Ophidian back during the first album. Yeah, like that's how deep he cuts it. He's
I knew you. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't
those
show
guys
him anything.
Are the best, dude. Like, those types of dudes who are in the upper echelon, the 1%ers of death metal that still fucking pay attention, to what's going on in the underground because they know that they were in the underground.
There's been multiple times where I try to show him something and he'll just like send me like a picture of like the album in his hand.
He's like, here's me with the vocalist, dude.
Like, here's me kissing his neck, dude. Fuck you.
He's like, oh yeah, I sing a guest vocal on track 3 of that album.
Yeah, exactly. Like Theory in Practice. Like it's so like Trevor was on a Theory in Practice song. And I'm like, Theory in Practice was like our underground gem that we had, that no one really knew about, like this technical band that like is insane and that no one knows about. And it's just all like, oh, we have a guest singer, Trevor. And I'm like, oh, of course it is. Like
I can hear the first song going in my head right now, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it in a while.